The exhibit has just opened, but this VIP can give the guided tour himself.
It's a beautiful space.
Bill Ritchie knows these artworks down to the brush line. His hands helped create them. Now he's giving them, all 400 of them, to the rooms.
It's beautiful to see them again. They're like old friends.
Have you ever seen so many of them displayed at once?
No, I never have. Never.
Ritchie is a celebrated visual artist himself, but this collection is drawn from his 30-year career as a printmaker at Kinngait Studios in Kinngait, Nunavut, formerly known as Cape Dorset. Hundreds of prints, dozens of artists, including some of the Inuit art world's biggest names.
This is a truly special donation in the history of the rooms. It's one of the largest donations we've received and very significant. It's significant in terms of Canadian art history.
For Ritchie, that history began in 1988 when he began working at Kinngait Studios, a historic and renowned printmaking shop. It was a time when the studio was going through big changes.
There's artists doing all kinds of stuff, but the only artists that were being purchased for use in the collections was very much more conservative Inuit style art.
Ritchie wasn't interested in more of the same. As a printmaker, he chose works from artists that he saw pushing boundaries.
I always said to people, draw what you know. Do what you know. Do what's in your life. Do what's in your mind. Do what you're thinking about. Do whatever you want. There's no rules anymore.
That creative and commercial license fostered a thriving community of artists. Annie Pudaguk, Tim Pitchalock, Pudlo Pidlet, and Kinojawak Ashevik produced works at the studio that would make them household names in the art world. But while their prints were flying off the walls at Toronto galleries, Ritchie got to keep a copy of every print he worked on.
For me, I put them in a tube and I put them under my bed. And I thought to myself, you know, when I get done this will be my RRSP. But it went on and on and on. 30 years this went on. And these tubes eclipsed my bed space. They got put into the attic.
When Ritchie finally retired from the studio and moved back to Newfoundland full-time, he got around to opening those tubes and changed his mind about what to do with them.
And I didn't like the idea of putting things on eBay. So I thought the best thing to do with this is to give it to the rooms as a thank you for the community that fostered me for so many years.
The first exhibition drawn from the collection is called Helping Hands, a nod to the many hands it takes to bring a print from an idea to something that hangs on a wall. It was curated by Nakasuk Alariak, a graduate student and writer who grew up in Kinngait.
There's always a story being told. Sometimes it's about Inuit culture, or maybe it's just a story about the community. And I wanted to kind of focus on those little moments and those cultural aspects while also highlighting an artist's key signature or something that they were really good at, or maybe also a printmaker was really good at this one technical skill, and I wanted to highlight that as well. So it kind of gets people thinking about the lives and the story of not only the artist, but the artwork.
Thanks. All the fuel for the winter.
For Ritchie, these artworks are also a life's work. Each one is a story that isn't his, but that his hands helped bring to life.
Well, as many artworks, there are varied experiences. Even in a small community of 200 people, everybody brought something new to their art. Everybody had something specific to say, so that all of us could understand a little bit more about who Inuit people are.
Zach Gowdy, CBC News, St. John's.